Good morning to all of you. Our today topic is very important essay. आज हम बहुत अहम essay आपको पढ़ा रहे हैं. इसका अनवान है The more you sit in peace, the less you bleed in war. ये बहुत अहम और इम्पोर्टेंट कोटेशन है और इसकी बुनियाद पर ये मजमून डेवलप कराया गया है. ये मजमून PMS और CSS दोनों के लिए बहुत अहम है. ये जो मजमून है ये बेसिकली रिफ्लेक्टिव मजमून है और ब्लेंडेड विद कुछ आर्गुमेंट भी होंगे. तो लेकिन बेसिकली ये रिफ्लेक्टिव ऐसे है और फिर स्ट्रक्चर के हवाले से ये डायरेक्टिव ऐसा है, न कि क्रिएटिव है, इसलिए कि डायरेक्शन पहले से मौजूद है और हमने सिर्फ ये जितने भी हमारे पास टॉपिक्स हैं उस पर हमने मजमून को डेवलप करना है. तो अगर जब भी आप किसी भी इम्तिहान में जाओगे तो अगर आपको आउटलाइन मिला है तो आपने आउटलाइन को फॉलोअप करना होता है. जिस तरह हमारे पास इस मजमून के लिए इंट्रोडक्शन है तो ये फ्रॉम जनरल टू स्पेसिफिक चलेगा, इसलिए कि ऊपर जो आपने कोटेशन देखा है उस पर ये मजमून डेवलप है. प्रिपरेशन ड्यूरिंग हैप्पी डेज रिड्यूसेस द रिस्क ड्यूरिंग हार्श टाइम्स. ये उसने मीनिंग किए हुए हैं तो स्पेसिफिक नहीं है. इसका मतलब ये है कि पहले हम इसको क्या करेंगे, इसको हम जनरली डिस्कस करेंगे, प्रिपरेशन वगैरह डिस्कस होगा, बाद में जो है ना आउटलाइन जो है वो स्पेसिफिक हो जाएगा. तो ये फ्रॉम जनरल टू स्पेसिफिक की तरफ चला जाएगा. इस मजमून के पहला इंट्रोडक्शन होगा, इसके बाद सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ प्रिपरेशन एट इंडिविजुअल लेवल है, उसमें ये हमारे सब टॉपिक हैं. इसी तरह सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ प्रिपरेशन एट नेशनल लेवल, इसमें भी हमारे 5 जो है वो सब टॉपिक्स है और उसको हम डेवलप करेंगे. फिर आगे कहते हैं सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ प्रिपरेशन एट इंटरनेशनल लेवल, तो ये भी आपके पास 4 जो है सब टॉपिक्स है. इसका मतलब ये है कि ये एक माइंड मैप है और आखिर में आप कंक्लूजन दे के वही बात आई है जिस तरह मैंने कह दिया है कि शुरू का पहले जितनी भी चीज़ें होगी वो हम जनरली डिस्कस करेंगे और आखिर में कंक्लूजन हम स्पेसिफाई करेंगे. ठीक है, तो वो स्पेसिफिक हो जाएंगे. तो शुरू करते हैं. आप देखें कि इसका जो हुक सेंटेंस है, द लाइफ ऑफ द बर्ड डिपेंड अपॉन प्रॉपर मैनेजमेंट एम्प्लॉयमेंट एट ऑल लेवल. Those who have detected the certain techniques and strategy can enjoy the fruit of the bird. Similarly, who know how to handle the critical situation for the time being and what should they do in advance to face certain problem and catastrophe for the time being and in future. The history of the world is witness that those nations who were visionary, they manage in a proper way whenever they met with disasters. In contrary to them, the nation whose visionary power was weak or they were careless, they remain helpless and face the music at the time of adversity. The people should keep in mind the adversity faced by them at any level and think about certain preparation before they were not dragged into the adversity. The earth and what is in earth can be enjoyed by those people who are aware of the adversity and negative aspect of the life under the sky. To live life in the world is not an easy task. It is a difficult task to be fulfilled without proper preparation. ये हमारे पास जो है सपोर्टिव हैं, यानी हमारे जो हुक सेंटेंस है, फिर इसके बाद ये सपोर्टिव आया और इसकी मदद से हम अपने तीसरे स्टेटमेंट तक पहुंचेंगे. The nation or individual who think that the casualties and roughness brought to them by nature or other men of the world, they can reduce the bad effects only if they were already prepared. To seek betterment in a panic and bewilderment is not a signal of dismay. Therefore, it is the foremost cardinal duty to be aware of the worldly life and their demands in all walks of life. For the better and bearable standard life, the significance of preparation at individual level, at national level, at international level may not be neglected ever in the world. तो ये आखिरी जो स्टेटमेंट है ये उसका तीसरी स्टेटमेंट हो गया इससे पहले हमारे पास जो था वो हुक सेंटेंस के जो हमारे पास था, तो इसका ये क्या था कि प्रिपरेशन क्या चीज़ है, तो इसके लिए ये सपोर्टिव होते। अब ये पहला सपोर्टिव पैराग्राफ है, लाइफ ऑन द अर्थ डज नॉट लेट, लाइफ ऑन द अर्थ डज नॉट लेट एनीवन, नॉट नहीं है उसमें, life on the earth doesn't let anyone neglect the importance of preparation because the life without it remains dry and dry. Not only has it become part and parcel of human being life, but also of other things in life. For example, a tree strengthens its root before it blow and uproot it. Similarly, honeybees and ants do proper preparation for next and especially for hard time. In addition, God of Almighty has developed a system in a camel body. It's stored in its body the required content which it doesn't find water. It's certain to live for a reasonable days. तो ये था कि प्रॉपर प्रिपरेशन जो है वो नेचुरल का भी हिस्सा है। तो ये थोड़ा सा स्ट्रांग कर दिया कि हाँ, प्रिपरेशन के बगैर उस वक्त जब आपके ऊपर सख्ती आ जाए तो प्रॉपर तरीके से आप मैनेज नहीं कर सकोगे। इसलिए बेहतर है कि हम पहले से तैयार रहें किसी भी सिचुएशन के लिए, किसी भी। तो ये इम्पोर्टेंट बात है। सिंस मैन इज कंसिडर्ड टू बी अ सुपर and better creature, therefore it is the foremost duty to do proper preparation and hard work in his young age to secure his old age. For it is observed that the tendency of the people seem to be towards government job and semi-government job. As they get retired, the benefit of old age is given to them, and they avoid the fate of irony of fate. They avoid the irony of fate and remain independent even they don't have the power that they had in their youth, but still their life has a taste and away from dullness. Similarly, the people who have saved money or made property or invested in different firms can enjoy it in can enjoy in the pathetic phase of their lives, in contrary to them who were careless to their old age, are dependent and go through the pathetic condition and lead life miserably. It is a clear message to all men to add to do hard work in youth and save money for hard time and old age. There is a famous adage which evokes and warns the people of all ages not to neglect anything and any moment in life, otherwise, the result may be barbarous. Conti- Continued we human beings are, we fail to act in times and thus come to grief. The proverb serves to remind us that the little neglect causes great headaches, and sometimes do incalculable harm. In the race of life, one should learn to mend all matter before it is too late. To handle situation in time, a small leak in the bottom of ship may cause the ship to sink. Small neglect may cause the loss of kingdom and precious lives in the world. तो ये था एक पैराग्राफ के टू स्टेच इन टाइम सेव नाइन। इसी तरह अंडर द रूफ ऑफ द स्काई मैन लाइफ इज इम्पॉर्टेंट इन ऑल एस्पेक्ट फिजिकल financial, financial, mental, economical, political, educational, social, and religious. Health is well. Man should give proper attention to his physical structure, otherwise diseases are ready to engulf and perish a person's life. Health is the uppermost priority falls to the lot of human being. The little neglect in body lead the person to a pathetic condition. Therefore, proper preparation of a good health is obligatory. To do proper exercise, to remain clean and fresh, add to a person, add to a person lifetime and keep him fit and healthy. तो ये हमने यानी वो एक्सरसाइज के लिए जो है ना ये पैराग्राफ डेवलप हो गया। In addition to the above, education differentiate man from other creatures. No one should miss the opportunity to educate himself. Without education, man is a burden and a puppet on the surface of earth. But nothing can be done and achieved at everything. Everything needs proper time management and proper education. We should do everything at its proper time, otherwise, it is impossible to entertain the short span of life in a fashionable way. The successful figures of the world give importance to every moment and every action and do things according to the situation. It can be concluded that proper preparation in an individual level is vital and its adaptation can flourish and the negligence may perish those who are continued to neglect the golden significance of preparation in all walk of life. तो ये आपने देखा कि ये इम्पोर्टेंस था कि हम बाकायदा तरीके से तालीम वगैरह के लिए इन चीज़ों पर काम करें. नो वन इज कंप्लीट एंड फ्री, तो ये वो इंडिविजुअल है. नो वन इज कंप्लीट एंड फ्री फ्रॉम द बाउंड ऑफ सोसाइटी. नो वन कैन लिव अलोन. इट इज सोसाइटी दैट मेक्स अ पर्सन इन्वॉल्व in social activity. Individual life is not a life, therefore the existence of society and state play a vital role in the person life. Society and state provide facility to individual, but in their return individual are bound to perform duty. They have proper right to state and society a duty to society. So uh, the society provides, the state provides upper training to the people to make them engineer, doctor, pilots, teacher, farmer, architecture, training of all contributing forces, health, education, and so on. This is the need of the day because life is not the bed of roses. It has a number of difficulties caused either by nature or men of the bird. No, being human being, we should not neglect the casualties brought to us in the form of war, earthquake, flood, disease, and other diversity in life. Negligence to them is meeting with death for any nation. The better you manage and prepare, the less you face difficulties. तो ये बात हुई, यानी यही इस पर काम करेंगे तो ये चाहिएगा. टू अवॉइड नेचुरल कैलेमिटी, प्रॉपर मैनेजमेंट एट द फर्स्ट हैंड. तो ये जो है ना ये उसके साथ है. नेक्स्ट टू इट इज द प्रॉपर मैनेजिंग टू सेव मनी फॉर इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल मैटर. अब ये एक और पैराग्राफ है कि कुछ पैसे भी, ये नेशनल लेवल है. द प्रॉस्पेरिटी ऑफ अ नेशन डिपेंड्स ऑन इट इकोनॉमी एंड इट्स पीपल, हाउ दे गेट इंटरेस्ट एंड इन्वॉल्व in the said field. Our country is going through the worst financial condition due to the negligence and carelessness of a few persons. The proper management is required to save money. Reformation may be adopted, and the people may be aware regarding saving money before recessions. The people should know how to save money, and the bank should do proper preparation to convince people to deposit their money at banks. By they will get profit and their money will be in a running hand to do business. तो ये थी बात, ये नेशनल लेवल था. Beside the nation of the world in general and country in particular must have proper preparation and forces training because our country is at risk. By the way, it is the right of every nation of the world to defend its freedom and resistance against enemies. Proper management will be the first priority to save the nation from the cruel clutches of foes. It will not be possible during war, it will be made before war. With proper training, the armed forces have reasonable armament for deterrence. If a nation is weak as far as its defense is concerned, its sovereignty is under threat. The fact is known to all that war is a curse. Therefore, the nation of the world should give focus to preemptive measure instead of warmongering, so that no one will be hurt with the blunt and poisonous knife of war. The principle of negotiation is better than the principle of war ever in life. तो ये चीज़ें थी. All countries of the world, including our own, are facing the speedy increase in population which cause a number of problems. ये भी national level है. The people should think about the demography and solution to the problem is only planning and advanced preparation after. Otherwise, it will create problem in all walk of life: social, economical, political, religious, educational, and so on. The national level refers to country and the prosperity of individual depend upon a state and stability of a state depend upon the individual in which they live. तो ये हुई बात. अब ये देखो, अब ये तो नेशनल लेवल था. अब हम इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे आए. द वर्ल्ड हैज बिकम अ ग्लोबल विलेज. समझ में आ रहा है कि अब जो है ना द इम्पैक्ट of one nation is inevitably obvious on other nation of the world. Therefore, there are some issues which are not limited to single nation, including climate action and global warming. अच्छा, तो ये हम इंटरनेशनल जो लेवल है इसके बारे में पढ़ा रहे हैं. The world has become a global village. The impact of one nation is inevitably obvious on other nation of the world. Therefore, there are some issues which are not limited to single nation, including climate action and global warming, multilateral diplomacy and interstate conflict, global food management and famines, and collective security arrangements, and of threat of use of force. These are international issues and they are to face by the world as a whole. In this regard, the word make a nation not to create problem for. In this regard, the word makes a nation not create problem. Two is not here. Problem for itself and other. Suppose if a nation uses waste material in abundance, the nation of the world makes it stop and binds it to manage the problem. Global warming is an international issue and the world collectively takes part in its controlling. To control the issue, proper management and different programs are launched to aware the people regarding the threats and the way how to avoid the harm caused by global warming. At school and college, the students are taught TV programs and ads in newspaper uh, the newspapers have become the routine. Okay, TV program. Okay, तो ये चीज़ें हो गई. Among the nation, the international agreement have been signed and should be signed to avoid interstate issue in a better way. If an issue raised among the nation, especially among the neighboring countries, the nation of the world come forward to settle the issue peacefully. The role of multilateral diplomacy is vital. The role of food management at international level is important. If a nation is suffering from a natural disaster, the international community doesn't neglect the need of the victim, especially famine stricken and flood stricken. Collectively, the world tries to manage. Therefore, all nations of the world should be the part of the organization earnestly and honestly. They should be prepared mentally and physically to participate and play their role to participate and play their role. ठीक है, and their part. Finally, one of the important significance of preparation at international is collectively security management. As man by nature is pugnacious and problem creator, today's man has learned from the history of his forefather. He know how how to live in the world and how to live with the world. How to live in the world and how to live with the world. The wars of the past have made the people not to involve that the wars of the past have made the people aware that the people not to involve, yeah, shouldn't the people not to involve in the war. If someone dares, then the word teaches him a better lesson. For the purpose, proper training of forces are conducted among the nation. In the past, a number of skirmishes occurred among the nation, but they are solved collectively. Comparatively, no अब conclusion है. ये conclusion आ गया. Conclusion. Comparatively, the Western nations are affluent and enriched in all aspects. They have known the fruit and the significance of preparation during happy days. They know that preparation during happy days reduces the risk during the harsh days. For that preparation, they fix certain amount in their annual budgets. In this regard, an American general, H. Norman scope of the general of the first rank and American general each nom scope the first rank had general of the first rank had the message for the Navy Academy in particular and for the whole world in general. For the whole world in general. کچھ ایک دو غلطیاں میں نے کی ہے جلدی جلدی لکھتے وقت، ٹھیک ہے، تو جب میں بولتا ہوں آپ اس کو صحیح کریں، ٹھیک ہے. اینڈ امریکن جنرل ایچ نومر سرکار the general of the first rank had the message for the Naval Academy in particular and for the whole world in general. The more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. The code means that all people of the world should have proper management to face the difficulty or at least lessen the ravages of the catastrophe may be man-made or natural. No one is excluded from Narbonne guided principle. Don't look who is the person, look how important his saying for you. ٹھیک ہے، تو یہ ایک جنرل تھا اور بہت زیادہ تجربہ کار تھا، اس نے کئی جنگوں میں حصے لیے تھے، اور پھر وہ ایز اے ٹیچر بھی تھا. تو اس نے یہ کوڈ جو تھا ایک سیشن میں جس میں تقریباً 20,000 سے زیادہ مہمان تھے، اور اسی جگہ سے اس کوڈ نے بہت بڑا اس کو بہت شہرت حاصل ہوئی ہے. اور اس کا مطلب ہے کہ کوئی بھی انسان ہو اس کو ہر کام کو اپنے وقت پہ کرنا چاہیے اور تیار رہنا چاہیے کہ کوئی بھی مشکل آئے تو اس مشکل وقت میں اس سے نپٹنا بہت مشکل ہوتا ہے، لہٰذا اس کے لیے پہلے ہی تیاری ہونی چاہیے. حتیٰ کہ جو موت ہے اس کے لیے بھی اگر بہتر تیاری پہلے سے ہو تو انسان کو کانفیڈنس ہوتا رہتا ہے. امید ہے کہ آپ کو مضمون اچھا لگے گا. ایک دو جگہوں پہ جو میں نے لکھتے وقت غلطیاں کی ہے تو میں نے بولتے وقت اس کو کریکٹ کیا ہے. تو یہ ایک ریفلیکٹیو ایسے ہے، اور یہ ضروری نہیں کہ آپ اسی طرح لکھیں، آپ اس سے مدد لے سکتے ہیں کہ کس انداز سے یہ جو ڈائریکٹیو ایسے ہے اس کو ڈیولپ کیا گیا ہے. پورے مضمون میں وہ جو ہمیں آؤٹ لائن ملا ہے اس ہی آؤٹ لائن پر ہم نے کام کیا ہے، ٹھیک ہے. تو یہ بہت امپورٹنٹ بات ہے. یہ جو مضمون ہے یہ آپ کو غالباً کسی بھی جگہ نہیں ملے گا. یہ بہت امپورٹنٹ مضمون ہے، اور یہ ایک مضمون کے اندر جو ہے 5-6 مضامین ہیں، بلکہ بہت زیادہ ہے. جتنے ٹاپک ہے اتنے مضامین ہیں، ٹھیک ہے. تو ایک کوشش ہم نے کی ہے، اور امید کرتا ہوں کہ انشاءاللہ آپ کو ویڈیو اچھا لگے گا. اور کسی کا کوئی بھی ٹاپک ہو تو ہم کوشش کریں گے کہ اس کا وہ مشکل ہم آسان کریں. ویڈیو کو دیکھیں، لائک بھی کریں، شیئر بھی کریں اور کمنٹ بھی کریں. لیکن پہلی فرصت میں آپ ضرور جو ہے سبسکرائب کریں. سبسکرائب جو ہے نا میرا حق بنتا ہے. شکریہ.